let's talk about getting people's wardrobe audited. How can we do this, Emma? I'm going to hand over to you. Take us through what we can do whilst we're sitting at home, twiddling our fingers, thinking I should be cleaning the house.
All right. Well, I do have a few slides that I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to do that just yet. First, I want to just kind of paint the picture, if you like. So, yes, most of us are, well, we're all at home, hopefully. Hopefully you're at home. Most of us at home, some of us are thinking, what am I going to do? Some of us are flat out trying to deal with homeschooling the kids and keeping the house running and doing some work and all of those other things that come up. Some of us are partially doing some work and have some free time and are looking around the house, or perhaps looking at themselves in the mirror and going, you know what, I could do some renovation. So I know we're big on renovation. So what about some personal renovation? And that could include renovating yourself slightly. So we could do a cosmetic renovation on oneself. We could also get into our wardrobe and do a bit of renovation there. So I want to talk to you today about being able to do this on your own. So I, of course, as Jane said, go into clients' wardrobes and help them organize them, get them set up so that no matter what you pull out of the wardrobe, you know, number one, it's going to go with everything else. Number two, it's going to suit your shape. Number three, it's going to be the right colors for you. So it makes getting dressed easier because you don't have to stand in front of the wardrobe and go, oh my God, I've got all these clothes, but nothing to wear. So that's part of what I do. And I think you can do a lot of this yourself. So of course, while I go to the client and I'll do a color analysis and I'll do a body shape analysis and we'll talk about signature style to set the framework for doing the wardrobe. There are lots of things that you can do yourself off your own bat that will actually help whip your wardrobe into shape. So
sounds like a good plan.
Share my screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. So hopefully you're all seeing that now. And we're going to look at how you do a DIY wardrobe edit. And then once you've done that, you presumably are going to want to put some new things into the wardrobe. So how can we shop without being able to physically go to the shops and try things on and do things? So I've got some tips for online shopping, because I know a lot of people are afraid of online shopping because they think, oh, I'm going to make a mistake, or what if I order the wrong thing, or I can't buy anything without trying it on, etc. So there are strategies that you can use to minimize those mistakes and help you get better results out of that. So let's jump in there. All right, a well-organized wardrobe equals wow. It really does. It makes it so much easier to get dressed. It means that everything in there works for you, works for your lifestyle, works for your job role, works for your body shape, works for your coloring. It also means that you will have way fewer what I call wardrobe orphans, things that are sitting in your wardrobe that just are not as loved as they could be, or get a bit neglected, or don't ever seem to get an outing out of the wardrobe. Those things that you think, oh, I'll wear that. You've bought it for some reason. It's sitting in the wardrobe. You pull it out, you put it on, and you go, yeah, but no. And you put it back in. And that might happen a few times until you actually say, you know what, I'm going to admit defeat and pass that one on. So if you make fewer mistakes and letting those things into your wardrobe, your wallet will definitely thank you. Possibly your partner will too, because I know several people who I've gone to do a wardrobe audit with, whose partners have said to me afterwards, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually have some space now and I can fit my own clothes in because you've culled that down, and I don't have to wait for her for an hour every time we go anywhere as she tries on a billion things and ends up with an enormous pile on the bed of things that she doesn't want to wear. So thank you, thank you. So Your partner.
But in actual fact, this is something here, Emma, that I know that you've done where husbands have actually purchased this for their wives with the ulterior motive, but the wives think that they're just wonderful. So here's something you should park for a present for the future.
Yes, I have had several times where for a birthday or a Christmas present, I've had the husband ring me up. Also because it's a good last minute thing. If you've forgotten to buy a gift and you think, oh crap, what can I get? That's a great thing, and they love it. The women love it. I love it. I love doing this with clients. I love the results, and I love the level of confidence. So Jane mentioned, and the level of joy that I see on my client's face when we're done with this. It really is an empowering thing. So you can do some of this on your own. How do you do that? Really simple. 4-step process. Step 1, arrange all your clothes into groups or piles on your bed. So good idea is, if you haven't worn some things for a while, is maybe get a sheet out of, a clean sheet out and spread it right over your bed, so that if you've got clothes that you're pulling out that have, lint or stains or things on it, doesn't get on your nice bed covers, and you can see everything clearly. So arrange them into piles, and these are the piles that we're actually going to do. First pile is retain. Those things work for you for all the reasons I've said. They're perfect. They fit into your lifestyle. You can wear them for work or weekend, whatever their purpose is. They suit your colouring. They suit your body shape. When you put them on, you feel great. So they're the keepers. So they're the retains. Put all of those things in the retain pile. Next one is repair. This is something that I think we probably are all guilty of doing and really shouldn't do, is wearing something happens to it. A button falls off, or the hem starts to come down, or maybe you've got a stain on it, or if it's a knit, you've got a pull in it, and you take it off and you think, oh, I need to fix that, but you put it back in the wardrobe anyway and think you will get round to that. Mostly that doesn't happen. So the next time you want to wear that thing, chances are you're in a hurry, you're trying to get ready for something, you think, oh, I'll wear that skirt or that jacket or that thing, you pull it out and you go, oh, darn, there's a button missing, or the hem's down, I was going to fix that and I didn't get around to it. So good rule of thumb is repair it or clean it or whatever it needs happening to it, and don't put it back in the wardrobe. So put all those things that you haven't got around to doing that. That might include shoes. Good opportunity to take a look at your shoes as we change seasons, and now is a really good time to be doing this as we're transitioning from summer to winter, or we're having trans-seasonal clothes. Is maybe you've got boots and things in there that you really love and you've invested quite a lot of money on, but they could do with either a new sole or a new zip or just a cleanup. So put all those things in a pile and set aside the time to do them. Third pile is retire. So these are the things that, for whatever reason, don't work. They don't fit you any longer. They're just tired. They were for a lifestyle that you used to have. So, for example, when I left the corporate sector, I had a wardrobe full of beautiful suits and really high heels and very corporate office wear that I no longer needed. So that was a great opportunity for me to retire those things because they no longer fit who I was and what I was doing.
Yep.